All right, so, did you get your paper yet? Here you go. All right, so 5 units right and 6 units up. That's translation. So all we're doing is we're saying, hey, x plus 5, right? Because right is plus 5, and up is plus, right? Up is plus, so that's y plus 6. That's all we're doing. All right? Focus, guys. Guys, I'm recording. Please. All right. So, x. 5 that way. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just moving this 5 this way. And then I'm going to move it y up 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is my new j. Now, if we think about this, this j is 0 and -2. If I add 5, that would be 5. If I add 6 to -2, that would be 4. And that's exactly what this is. 5 and 4. Okay? Now I'm going to move I. Okay? So I gets moved the same way. We're going to move it over 5. So I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this should be my new I. And I'll double check it.
Does that say 5 units?
Yes. So I'm going to double check it. Okay, this is my I prime. Now, how do I know? Well, this one is -4. Okay? And -4. Okay? So if I add 5 to that, then I'm going to get 1. And if I add 6 to this, I'm going to get 2. Right? So this should be at 1 and 2, and it is. So that's solid. Okay? Now I'm going to translate I, J, K. Is it K on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm going to translate my K. Okay? So same thing. I'm going to move it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? Then I'm going to move it up. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. And then that should be my new K. Okay, so it should look the same. Okay? It's just moved over and up. Now again, I can double check it by saying my K was -4, -3, -4. And if I add 5 to -3, I should get 2, right? So it goes 2 to the right. And if I add 6 to -4, I should get, well, that's not -4, that's -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry about that. I was like, hey, that's wrong. If I have -5 here, which is what that is, then I would go up, add 6 to it, and I would get 1. And this should be at 2 and 1, which it is. So that's your K prime, I prime, J prime, after you move them. Alright? Now, what we want to make sure now is, that's translation. Moving right, moving up, moving left, moving down, moving right, moving down, moving left, moving up. Okay? Whatever they have you doing, that's translation. Okay? So, again, translation, you're adding something to your x, whether it's positive or negative. And y, you're adding something different, possibly, to your y, whether it's positive or negative. Again, x's are right and left, y's are up and down. Okay? Next, when we do the reflection, now that one can be confusing. So, normally we reflect across the x-axis. And so all you got to do is the x-axis, the y becomes negative. If it's the y-axis, the x becomes negative. But in this case, they're saying, we want you to reflect across -3. X equals -3. To do that, you need to know the base. Right? Because this is negative. This is positive. But what is the nose? Do you remember? What is the mouth? Which one is x equals?
The nose.
Yes, good. You remember. The nose is x equals. The y is the mouth. So as long as you remember that, then you can come over to this and say, okay, at -3, x is always going to be -3. And so what we want to do is reflect it to the other side. And so what I said here is same space away from the line of reflection. So watch this. Now this is on the line of reflection, so I can't go away from it. Does that make sense? Right? This is on. Are you guys even looking at me? Guys, it doesn't move. Right? But where does this one move? How far away is it?
1.
1, so it's going to move 1 to the other side. And that's your new F. Where's this one going to go? How far away is it from this line?
1.
1. So I'm going to go 1. Okay? Now, where's this going to go?
1.
No, there's 2 spaces. So I'm going to go 1, 2. Okay? Still going to be on that same way. And look, it's the same picture, but it's reflected on this line. You see what I'm saying? You see how it's reflected across that line? So just think about going at the same distance. All I'm doing is I'm traveling this to there. Right? I'm taking this guy to there. I'm taking this guy over to there. And again, I'm taking this guy over to here. That's it. And that's how you're creating your reflection. All right? Questions? Questions? That was a long